Good morning. My name is Ahmed Merzoug and I'm a PhD student at the University of Texas at Austin. And today I'm going to be talking about a really cool feature that have been released by a lot of developer or a lot of providers of the LLMs. And I think it's very helpful when you are starting your research, and it's going to make your job way easier. So the feature I'm talking about is deep research, and today I'm going to explore in three providers. So we have Perplexity, we have OpenAI, Perplexity, and Grok. They all have this feature, and we're going to pass in the same input into this and comparing them and see how good the performance they have. So just for reference, when you cannot use deep research on the free version of OpenAI, you need to have a subscription. So this is basically $20 subscription, and they offer you 10 instances per month. And then we have Perplexity. Perplexity, we have this version, and this version is basically uh, if you have free version, you can do 10 deep research a day. So this is can be done for free. However, if you have an account, you can do 500 query a day, which is like really a lot compared to what ChatGPT offer. And then we have Grok. In Grok, we are using the free version, and we are trying to see how good of performance this is. So we will see how good these are. Um, so yeah, uh, our query is basically this one. Let me get it. So yeah, so me, I'm working on generative AI for history matching, and I need all the papers related to that and find the research gaps. So if we try it on ChatGPT, for example, it's gonna come up. Wait. Let's start a new one. Okay. Yeah, like this. Just hide this. Yeah, so it's gonna come up with questions if we are looking for a specific thing, if we need to focus on a particular algorithm, and so we need to answer all these questions and follow up with it in order to proceed and get the research done. We also have Perplexity, and in Perplexity, you just pass the thing and it's going to go out and get the data for you. And we have Grok. We're going to also send it there. So they are all going to be looking for the information. And then I have already have done this. So let's compare the results in these tabs. So for the example, ChatGPT took 12 minutes to complete this task. Grok did it in 1 minute and 11 seconds. It got 55 sources. This one got 22 sources. And we have Perplexity got 69 sources. So right off the bat, we have Perplexity with the most amount of sources and ChatGPT or OpenAI with the least number of sources. However, if we go to the content and we look into which one has more details, we see that OpenAI have. Let me check. I can check on. Let me check. Okay. Uh, so yeah, so OpenAI came out at more word than any other model. So if we look here into Grok, we see that the description is very small, and if we come down, we're gonna see only three references that it used, which is very low compared to OpenAI. If we come here, we see like the references have been inserted, and we have several references that have been used. And then if we go into Perplexity, we see that Perplexity have a decent information, but it's really short compared to the other ones. If we look into the content, we see that a deep research from OpenAI have very detailed research, and it went and got really nice papers that are related to the research that we are looking at, and divided them by algorithms. It divided them by it tried to figure out what are the effectiveness of the models and the limitation, and this can give you an idea how to go and get these research gaps that exist and do your research there. For example, scaling to 3D, and this is basically some research that I am currently doing on my PhD. Yeah, so you can find a lot of research idea from this, and you can use this as starting point for your PhD research. If we look into Grok, we see that Grok basically did not really cover the main ideas, and it basically summed everything into one algorithm. It couldn't find the other algorithms, so here it has only one algorithm. If we look into OpenAI, we have more. We have basically three algorithms: the AEs, GANs, and diffusion model, and these are the models that we basically use in these applications. If we look into, we can another thing that is interesting, we can look into the process. How did it go through and found these papers and read them, and then how did it find the next papers? This is also provided here, so we can look here and but yeah, so we can look here and see how did it follow these steps. However, the Grok thing is not as good as the deep research one. And then we have Perplexity. Perplexity is a little bit in the middle. It got some algorithms, but the quality of the results was not as good as deep research. It was a little bit similar to Grok. However, you need to follow up a lot of questions in order to get more details about this. And it did not come up with really good research gaps in this area. It came up with some that are related, but not of them are related. For example, trust and ethical AI governance is not something related to the research that we are trying to do. Yeah, also scalability to 3D multi-physics system is not something we are trying to do because we are trying to use history matching for the other thing. And the output is like very small. So in order to get better research, especially in Perplexity, you need to ask follow-up questions and go on. Another example is, for example, pins is not something related to what we are doing. So that's like a diversion from what we are trying to get. However, it got like really good references, and then you can use those if you want to read and go through and investigate what's happening there. And this give you a better idea. So how I would rank them? I would put deep research as the first one and the best, followed by Perplexity and then Grok. Concerning more flexibility, Perplexity would be the best because Perplexity give even if you are using it for free, you have 10 queries a day, so you can follow up and ask more questions if you want to investigate more. However, deep research from OpenAI does a really good job and get straight to the point and get you all the information that you are looking for. However, you need to pay the subscription in order to use it, and you have only 10 a month, which is, I think, very low. Grok doesn't pass any of this work for PhD, so I wouldn't recommend using it at all. Yeah, and that's all for today. You can use these tools for your research and have a great day.